Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Today I'm going to make a baby hat with this silk cotton yarn, which is extremely soft and comfortable to wear for a baby. It's very nice and it's multicolor, and I'm using a 4mm hook. So if your yarn and your hook is smaller, your hat will turn out slightly smaller, and your hook, if the size is bigger, and your yarn, if it's 8-ply yarn or chunky yarn, then your hat will turn out bigger. So now at the moment I'm using, this pattern is for those cotton yarn or silk cotton yarn. So you're going to start off by making a magic ring and double crochet into the magic ring. So if you are from 0 to 3 months old, you should start off with 11 double crochet. As for 3 to 6 months old, you should start off with 12 double crochet. And for those 6 to 12 months old, you should start with 13 double crochet. And those 1 to 2 years old, you can start off with 14 double crochet. So now today, I'm making one for 3 to 6 months old. So I'm going to make 12 double crochet. I'm going to start off with 12 double crochet. We're going to start off by making a magic ring or a magic circle, whichever you call it. Okay, we chain 3. This chain 3 also counts as a double crochet. So now I already have one here, so I'm going to make another 11 to start off with a 12 double crochet for a 3 to 6 months old. Oops, it's a double crochet, not single crochet. Double crochet means you have to yarn over, put through 2 and put through 2. This silk cotton yarn is extremely soft. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry, extra one. Okay, I have 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pull it, shut it. Okay, seal the hole here, and we're gonna slip stitch the third chain from the hook. I'm gonna slip stitch. Oops, sorry. Slip stitch. So after we slip stitch, we're gonna chain 3 again. This is row 2. Just now is row 1. So we're gonna chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. After we chain 3, we're going to do increase all around. Increase means 2 double crochet in the same hook. Oops. means you're supposed to do 2 double crochet in the same stitch, 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is called increase. So you're going to continue this pattern until the end of the row. So just now we started off with 12 double crochet. So now this round we should have double. Okay, I've come to the end of the row. So we started off with 12. I started off with 12 double crochet. So I did an increase. So 2 double crochet into the same stitch. So now I'm going to have 24. So at the end here, I'm going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 is going to count as my double crochet. So I'm going to chain 1 for a space, chain 1 space. We're going to do double crochet all the way. Okay, so we're going to skip 1. We're going to skip this one. We go to the next one. We're going to do double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to double crochet in the same space to get a V shape. So after this V shape, we are going to chain 1. We're going to skip 1 and go to the next, chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. So you see, you will get this V shape like this. Skip 1, V shape, skip 1, V shape. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. This is how it's gonna look like. So now I'm at the end here. I chain 1, I skip 1. Skip 1 means I go back to the chain 3 space. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be a double crochet. Double crochet into that chain 3 together in the same space. We chain 1, and here 1, 2, 3 on the chain 3, on top of the chain 3 we do a slip stitch. So after we slip stitch in this space here, we're going to do a single crochet. After single crochet, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we go to the next space here, all in the space here, into the chain space. We do a single crochet, chain 2 in all this space, single crochet, chain 2 into the space, single crochet, and chain 2. I'm gonna continue like this until the end of the row. Oops. Okay, you're gonna look like this. So you're gonna continue like this until the end of the row. This is how it's gonna look like. So this is at the end, chain 2. In this space here, I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to chain 2 again, and I'm going to connect to the first. I'm going to slip stitch to the first chain, and now in this space here, you can see this space here, we're going to work inside this space. So inside this space, I'm gonna slip stitch into this chain 2 space. I'm gonna make my shell here. Start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a chain 3. This chain 3 will count as my double crochet. Now I'm gonna chain 1 for space. Inside the same shell, a same hole, the same space here, I'm going to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same space, and this would make one shell. Then I'm gonna chain one. I'm gonna skip one chain space here, go to the next chain space. I'm gonna do double crochet, space one, chain one, double crochet in the same space, chain one, double crochet in the same space. Then we chain one, we skip one chain space here, we go to the next one. We're going to do double crochet, double crochet, chain one, double crochet, chain one, double crochet. The pre-written pattern of this hat will be in my blog, and I'll share it in the description box below. So it's gonna look like this, and you continue until the end of the row. Okay, the pattern is gonna look like this. So this is the last part. I chain two, I skip this space here, and I slip stitch to this chain three on top of the chain three. Slip stitch, oops. Okay, after I slip stitch, you see this shell here, there's two spaces here, and there's one space between the shell. So in this shell itself, this space, I'm gonna do a single crochet. After this single crochet, I'm gonna chain three, 1, 2, 3, chain three, then do a single crochet in the space in the same shell, in this shell, the next space here, and do a single crochet, chain three, 1, 2, 3. But this time we're not gonna touch this, we're gonna skip this space and go to the space in the shell. We are only doing in the space in the shell. This is the shell. The space between shell we're gonna skip. So here we're gonna do single crochet, chain three, single crochet, chain three. You're gonna skip this, go to the next shell, the space in the next shell, and we're gonna chain three, and we go to the next space, and we're gonna do single crochet. So you're gonna look like this. So you continue until the end of the row. Okay, this is how it's gonna look like. I'm at the end of the row, so I chain three. By right, I should skip this and go to the one here. So I'll slip stitch to the first chain. Okay, after I slip stitch, I will slip stitch into the space here. And here I'm gonna do chain three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This chain three will count as my double crochet. So I'm gonna chain one for space, and I'm gonna do 2 double crochet in the same space. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, then I'm gonna chain one, then double crochet again in the same space. So the shell we're going to do increase. So here in this shell there's only 1 double crochet. In this shell there's 2 in the middle, with 1 space here and 1 space here, but here there's no space. So now no space, no chain, no. After this double crochet there's no chain one, we just double crochet to the next one. We skip this one, we skip this space, we go to the next one to make another shell. So this is one. We're going to chain one, then we're going to make 2 double crochet in the middle. We're going to chain one, and we're going to make another double crochet. So that is an increase. So here, double crochet, chain one, double crochet, chain one, double crochet. And when we go to the next shell, it's the shell here. See the shell, 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 space, space, space. So from this shell to another shell, there's no chain one. You just go straight, double crochet, then we chain one, then we do 2 double crochet in the middle, and we chain one, and we double crochet. So this is how we create the shell for this row. So you continue until the end of the row. Okay, this is how it's gonna look like. I've come to the end of the row. So now I'm supposed to skip this part and go to the next. So here I'm gonna slip stitch to the 3rd chain from the chain 3 and slip stitch. Then I'm gonna slip stitch to the space here. You remember there's 2 space here. I'm gonna do a single crochet, and from this single crochet I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3. After I chain 3, you skip this 2 double crochet and go to this space here and do a single crochet. And then same thing, we're gonna do chain 3, chain 3. We're gonna skip this part and go to the chain space between the double crochet. Remember there's 2 double crochet in the middle, we skip that and we go to the space next to it. Chain 3, oops, chain 3, and same thing, skip this, go to the pattern part, the space in the pattern part, and you're going to continue like this from here until the end of the row. I've come to the end here. This is actually row 8, so I'm chain 3 and I'm going to slip stitch to the single crochet, to the first single crochet. Okay, after I slip stitch in this space here, I'm gonna slip stitch to the space here, then I'm gonna chain 3. This chain 3 will act as a double crochet. After chain 3, we're gonna do a double crochet. After double crochet, we're gonna chain 2, then make 2 more double crochet in the same chain space. Then we're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna do 2 more double crochet. So this is how the shell will look like in this row. This is row 9. So this is one shell. 2 double crochet, 2 space, 2 double crochet, 2 chain space, 2 double crochet. And the same thing, we're going to skip one and go to the one here, so which is directly on top of the previous shell. So we're going to do double crochet twice, 2 double crochet, then we're going to chain 2, and we're gonna make double crochet 2, and we're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna make 2 double crochet all in the same space. So this is how it's gonna look like. On top of this shell, there's another shell. So on top of this shell, there's this shell, then this shell. So this shell is 2, 2, 2. 2 double crochet, 2 space, 2 chain space, 2 double crochet, 2 chain space, 2 double crochet. Then we connect to the next shell. Same thing, 2, 2, 2. So from this shell to the other shell, we skip one. The middle part here always skip. So we continue 2 double crochet, chain 2, and another 2 double crochet, chain 2, and another 2 double crochet. So you continue in the same manner until the end of the row. Okay, I'm at the end of the row. I'm gonna slip stitch to this chain 3, slip stitch to the chain 3, and you notice this shell here. Now we're at row 10. This shell here, I'm gonna go into this space here. You do a single crochet, then you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and the shell here, the same shell, there's a space here, chain 2 space, we do a single crochet. We chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. This space here, we're gonna ignore, we're gonna skip. We go to the shell, the space in the shell. 1, 2, 3. Just go to the space in the shell. 1, 2, 3. And we go to the next shell. The space in the shell, this one we ignore, and we continue in the same manner until we come back here and we're going to do a slip stitch. Okay, I've come to the end of the row. So now I'm going to slip stitch to the single crochet, the first single crochet. Okay, then I'm going to slip stitch to the space here. Notice this shell. This is the 6 double crochet shell. This is the 4 double crochet shell, and this is the 3 double crochet shell. So this 6 double crochet shell, we're going to repeat the same thing again here. So you're going to repeat row 8 and row 9. So row 8, row 9, and row 8, row 9, you repeat until you get to the length that you want. Whether the head is bigger or smaller, whether it's for a bigger baby or smaller baby. So for 6 months, it's best that you do this 3 rows, 3 sets of this 6 double crochet shell. So this 6 double crochet shell, I have 1 here. So now I'm going to make 2 more rows. So that's mean after every shell, you're going to do the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3. Then when you come back to the next row, you do again this double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, which is a 6 double crochet shell. So I'll come back to you once I have 2 more rows of this. Okay, I've done 3 rows of this 6 double crochet shell. So this is 1, 2, 3. So after you completed 1 shell, you should always do that single crochet chain 3. So now I'm at the end of that single crochet chain 3. Remember that single crochet into the space, and then you chain 3, chain 3, then into this space in the shell we're going to do single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the shell, chain 3, and then I've come to the last one here. I'm gonna slip stitch to the single crochet here. Okay, so if you're gonna make a head bigger, maybe for 1 row, you can add 1 more row of this shell, or even 2 more rows. So here I'm making one for a 3 to 6 months old, so I'm making 3 rows of 3 sets, 3 rows of this 6 single crochet, followed by chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. So I'm at the end of the row there here. So now we're gonna narrow it down. We're gonna do the ending part now. So we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This time round we're going to go to the single crochet here and do a back post. One, 2, 3. Go to the single crochet and do a back post. 1, 2, 3. Go to the single crochet there. Put your hook behind it. Put your hook behind the single crochet part here and pull the yarn over. So now again, 1, 2, 3. Every single crochet you see here, you put your hook behind it and do a single crochet. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, now I'm at the end of the row. You see you should have 2 loops here. 1 front, 1 back. 1 on the front, 1 on the back. So now I've reached here. I should do a slip stitch. Then after that, I'm gonna do a slip stitch to the back. There's 2 loops here. There's 2. I'm gonna do a slip stitch to the back because now we're gonna work on the back. Only on this back line, not this front line. Only this back, because now we're gonna have 2 lines here. We're gonna work at the back. Gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3 in this line, the back one. You're gonna do 2 more double crochet. And then in this space here, we have 3 double crochet. The next space here, we're gonna do 2 double crochet. The next space, we're gonna do 3 double crochet. So can you see the pattern? So it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. It's all double crochet. So you continue until you come back to the end here. So you still have 1 more loop here in front. Okay, I've come to the end here. So now I'm gonna slip stitch to the chain 3 here. Oops. Slip stitch. Now I'm gonna chain 3. I'm gonna chain 3. So in this next loop, next double crochet here, I'm going to do a front post. Sorry, it's a front post double crochet. You yarn over like a double crochet, but now you do a front post, means you put your hook behind here and do a double crochet. Next we're gonna do a back post. Back post means you use your hook, go to the back and pull that double crochet backwards, and then do a double crochet. Then you yarn over, you do a front post, you yarn over, you do a back post. Back post means from the back, pull that double crochet to the back. Front post, a back post, and continue like this until you come back to the end here, and then we join with the slip stitch. Okay, I've come to the end here, so I'm gonna slip stitch to the first one. Okay, so you're gonna give this hat to a baby boy. Maybe you can use a different color yarn, and this is the pattern for a baby boy. So if you want to give it to the baby girl, you can add some frill here on this second loop. So for a baby boy, you do not need to make this second loop. You just continue to make this back post, front post. So now I'm going to make the frill here. So if your hat is of different color, you can make the frill with another color yarn. But I am going to make it with the same color yarn. So now I'm going to slip stitch my way down. I'm going to slip stitch until I reach this second loop here, and slip stitch again. If you're using a different yarn, you can just cut your yarn. You do not have to do this slip stitch. Okay, so from here I'm going to do chain 3, and I'm going to do 8 double crochet into this space here. This chain 3 count as 1 double crochet as well. So now I have 2. Oops. Oh. This silk yarn is too soft. Okay, let me start again. Chain 3. This chain 3 count as a double crochet. So now I have 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm gonna have 8 double crochet here. I'm gonna skip one of these. I'm gonna skip, sorry, here. I'm gonna skip this one and go to the next one, and I'm gonna make 8 double crochet again. Oops. So you're gonna look like this. and this is the bottom part. Okay. So you can use another color if you want. So you're going to continue here until you come back to the end here. Okay, I'm at the end of the row here. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch to this chain, the top of this chain 3. Okay, and now I'm going to chain 3. This will count as one of the double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to do a back post. A back post double crochet. Back post here, you go in, go to the back, do a double crochet, chain 1, do a back post, chain 1, do a back post, chain 1, and continue to do a back post, chain 1. Here you do a back post in case you could not pull this yarn so smoothly. You hold it down, then you can pull it over nicely. Chain 1, do a back post, oops, chain 1, and the last back post for this pattern. Okay, before this I have 8 double crochet, so here I should have 8 also, 2 4 6 8. So this is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 until the far end here. And when we cross over to the other side, we do not have to chain 1, we just do a back post. Then we chain 1 and continue with the back post on every single double crochet. Back post, and don't forget to chain 1. So this is how it's going to look like. So you continue until the end of the row. Okay, I'm at the end of the row. So now I'm going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, and go to the space here, the space inside here, we do a single crochet, then we're going to chain 3, and we're going to do single crochet in the next space, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. And when we come to this joint where this shell join with this shell, we did not make a space here, we did not make a chain 1 space here, so here we just ignore, we chain 3, oops, we chain 3, we jump, we skip this and go straight to the chain 1 space, and we continue, chain 3, and next space we're going to do single crochet, And you continue this until we reach the end here. Okay, I've come to the end of the row and I just slip stitch to the first single crochet. You pull this out, make sure the other side is tight. You can cut the yarn and the balance tail, we will hide it in between. Okay, you're gonna hide all the way here, and once you reach all this, it's easier to hide all this double crochet. I'll just go through here, here, and go through all this double crochet because this is tight enough to hide it. Normally I put the needle first because it's too short, then only put the yarn through and pull, and that's it. You hide most of it inside and you cut off, and then it's hidden inside. So this is it. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next video.